everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany, and today's video we're going to talk about my February favorites. I'm going to go in order. I'm only going to talk about makeup this video because I kind of wanted just to keep it short, and so I'm going to go in order, starting with primer, foundation, concealer, etc, etc. And yeah, if you guys are interested what I loved this month of February, keep on watching. Okay, so my nose is really freaking itchy. The first product that I love, so I'm going to start with primer, is going to be the Natasha Denona Face Glow Primer. It looks like this. It's a little pot. Looks like that. Smells really good. And what I really love about this primer, how hydrating it is. It goes amazing under makeup. So I really love that. It blends smoothly into the skin. And I have found that every time I have worn it with any foundation, it really helps my foundation stick, especially for skin tints that are a little more lightweight. It's really been helping. So I really like this. It's gentle, it smells good, and it really does help with foundation or skin tints. The second product that I have been loving the month of February is the Mercier Flawless Lumiere foundation, like this. It is, I am in the shade 3W1 Dusk. I have been loving this one because it is so dewy and it is so hydrating and it lasts a really long time. So I have it on right now. And I just love the coverage, and I barely put any on. So I just got I started using my Fenty sponge again, and it's so soft. And what I did was just like put a little bit of, like maybe 2 pumps of the foundation on my hand, and just gently put the sponge in it, and then just lightly, like literally, lightly dispersed it on my face. Yeah, and it's not full coverage. It's like medium coverage, and it's buildable. And then also what I really like about it is that I don't feel it on my face. Most of my foundations I don't really feel on my face because I hate that kind of feeling, but I have tried foundations that are super heavy, and this is not it. For concealer, I will also be talking about the Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer. It looks like this. I am in the shade 3W. Love this. I also have it on right now. I love the coverage, barely creases, which I really like in a concealer, obviously. I'm a concealer fanatic. Although I don't own that many concealers, but I try a lot because I have dark circles. So I always look for a concealer that can cover them, but also that's hydrating and that lasts a really long time and it doesn't crease. And I do have some fine lines over here, some fine lines under my eye. And I want a concealer that will smooth them out, not sink in. Okay, and then for setting powder, I wanted to go in with the Hourglass Veil Translucent, but I've been using that a lot. So the second one that I've really been loving for the month of February will be by Lawless. Comes like this, you can see it's nice and black. And it is Seal the Deal by Lawless. I am in the shade Classic Translucent. What I love about this one is it's pretty, it's as it's as great as the Hourglass. But the one thing I adore about this one is that it is 100% clean beauty. So all of the ingredients inside of this is good for you. Hourglass, I haven't really looked into it, but it has no talc, so that's really good. The only downside of this one is, so as it does claim that it is translucent, this is the packaging, but unlike the Hourglass, I feel like Hourglass, it is translucent. So it doesn't give me this white residue, and especially because I'm tan, I don't want it to look like I'm white, you know, or like a ghost. This can do that if you put too much. So if you're in my complexion or deeper, or even maybe like a shade lighter than me, you're gonna be able to see that white residue that the translucent powder leaves. And I don't obviously like that, but I would be very light-handed with this if you are my complexion. Next, I do my eyebrows. For my brows, I really have been enjoying the new, well, I don't know if it's new, the E.L.F brow pencil. Looks like this. I am in the shade Deep Brown. I find that the pencil is really creamy. I really like it. It's easily blendable. You can blend it easily, and it's buildable. I don't really like really pigmented brow pencils because it's just so hard to go back in and clean it all up. I like something that's buildable, not to the point where it's like super hard to get the pigment on your brows, but it's amazing. I really do like it, and I like that it comes with a spoolie. Every brow thing should come with a spoolie. Come on now. And then next, for highlight, my two favorite highlighters have been cream highlights. The very first one that I would say is my number one that I've been reaching for in February will be by Nudestix. The Nudies Matte Stick. Is this matte stick? Oh no, Nudies All Over Face color in the shade Hey Honey. I love this thing. I love the shade. I love how gold it is. But like, look, it's so natural looking too, and it's not sticky, which I really, really like, because I do wear my hair down a lot, so I hate when my hair sticks to the highlighter. Like, it's annoying and I get itchy. And I'm sure you guys have seen in my video, what I love to do is I like to dip a sponge in it, and then I gently like to start tapping it onto my cheeks. So I really, really have been enjoying this one as well. The second highlighter that I have been adoring because of the shade, and also it's not sticky and it lasts a really long time. And I like wearing it alone. So when I'm not wearing any makeup, I like to put a little bit on so I look nice and dewy. That'll be by Red Earth Secret Potion. This is, I think, in the shade Rose Gold. But let me show you guys. It's a really nice shade as well. Super, super pretty. It's a very rose gold, bronzy look shade. So this is like, I guess you can say more pinky. This is more gold. Yeah, so I love this. I do the same. I get a sponge and I apply it onto my cheeks. You can also use this mixed with your foundation. I would probably put less than a pump, mix it with your foundation and apply, and it'll give you a really pretty radiant look. The next product has been eyeshadows. I just love eyeshadow palettes, but I've also been trying to gear away from them because I do have a lot, and I tend to use the same ones because I work in retail, so I can't go and like explore all these colors on my eyelids. But the two that I have been loving and that I've consistently been reaching for all month of February will be the Natasha Denona mini palettes. So I have two. This one is the Mini Star palette. Looks like so. The two that I've been using a lot have been these two. These look so pretty together. I really, really like these two. This one, I literally reach out every single freaking day. That is the Nude palette. Looks like this. I use all of them. Even this one, sometimes I'll use it to deepen my crease a little bit. But today I am wearing this right here, and I mixed it with another shade from another palette. But I love this, and then I have this in the inner corner of my eyes. An amazing palette for every single day. As you can tell, it's a really nice neutral palette, and it's little, so I really like that. And it's not as expensive as her big palettes. Her big palettes run for like $130. These are $25, but they're very pigmented, and I feel like they would last a really long time. I've used them a lot, and I feel like I've barely made any impression on it. So I highly recommend these. These have literally been holy grails as palettes. For lip liner, I was really surprised at how amazing E.L.F's lip liners are. It's like this. I lost the cap on this side. I have been really loving the shade Dark Brown. This is the shade Dark Brown, and this looks good with any shade. Like right now, I do have it on with a really nice nude lipstick that I just put on top of it, and I really like it because it lines the lips really pretty, and they're really creamy, very blendable. They last a really long time too, because sometimes lip liners I feel like just come off immediately. But I was really, really surprised that E.L.F did great with their lip products. E.L.F has just been, I love E.L.F, except for some of their complexion stuff. We won't get into that. And then lastly, for lipsticks and lip gloss, my favorite brand for lipsticks in general is Dose of Colors. These two are my favorite shades. The one I'm wearing right now is by Dose of Colors. It is in the shade My Main. And this is the packaging. This is the collaboration that Dose of Colors did with Desi and Katie. I adore this shade. It's such a really pretty pink, brownish nude. Like this. I just love it. I think I can even use a little bit more. And, oh, look. This formula is new to Dose of Colors when they first came out with it. And it's a velvet matte. So it looks really velvety, as you can see on camera. And it dries semi-matte. So it's not very mattifying and it's not drying. It also lasts a really long time, but it is the kind of formula that you do have to touch up after you eat, or if you're drinking a lot of like coffee or tea, whatever you're drinking, it will come off a little bit, but it still lasts a really long time. And I really like the shade. I love the formula of this too. This is something I've consistently been reaching for. It never lets me down. It goes with every single eye color, makeup look. It's a great nude, and I have been searching for a nude like this before I found this. So I've had this for a while, since she launched it. I don't remember when she launched it, but it's a great shade. Now for lip gloss, I adore and have been loving the Bite Beauty, this one, Bite Beauty lip gloss. This is in the shade Salted Caramel. First of all, it smells delicious. It just smells like caramel, I guess. I don't know, but it smells good. This lip gloss will go with anything. I love it. I love that it's pigmented and I can wear it alone, which I love, because a lot of times, obviously, lip glosses, I used to buy them very clear. I don't know why, because they're all clear. So when I've been purchasing lip glosses now, I love to get different tints. So I like this one. I've gotten some that have more of like a mauve undertone or a brown undertone, pink. That way I can top them with other things as well. This one has literally been my favorite, and it also is not sticky. It doesn't stick. Your hair will stick to it, obviously, but it's not sticky when I mean like with my lips. So I really like that, and it's such a hydrating formula. Good job, Bite Beauty. I would talk about mascara, but I haven't found another favorite mascara that's not my Elsie Lashful mascara. So I'm not really going to talk about that, because there's really no point. You guys already know that is my ultimate #1, and I have not found one that's just as good. So if you guys have any idea in any great mascaras that I need to try that are cruelty-free, because I am a cruelty-free girl. I've heard of like L'Oreal and stuff, but I don't use them because they're not cruelty-free. So sorry, guys. But that pretty much wraps it up for my February favorites, you guys. Things that I have been using throughout the month of February that I cannot get my hands off or off my face. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Are any of these some of your favorites? Is there something that I need to try for the month of March that you guys would like me to review in March or whatever on Instagram? Yeah, just let me know. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm glad that you guys wanted to see a video like this when I did the poll on my Instagram. So I really enjoyed doing this video, so I was really happy when I saw that it was like almost 100% of you guys wanted to see it. I love talking, so give me a reason to talk. Like and subscribe, please. Continue to give me feedback and ideas that you guys want to see more of from me. And I hope that I will continue to see you guys on my channel. Make sure to follow me on Instagram as well. I'm a little more active on there, Avi. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great freaking March. It's been a great 2 months of 2019, and I cannot wait to see what March has in store for me, for you guys, for us on YouTube and on Instagram. Enjoy your day, guys. Take care.